Welcome back. Welcome back to Trading Maze. Today is 24th of July, Thursday. Did great. Was a great day today. We made around 300, 350 pips. So I'll show you those trades. What are the trades that we did today? What are the buying that I gave you in the yesterday's stream? And let's get into it. Let me share you my screen. Start, let's start the session. I hope you can hear me. And so yeah, this was the buying level. I told you to do this after 5 minutes ka green candle. So after 5 minutes, this was the first 5 minutes. Then here we entered, which was 54. I told you in Telegram as well. 54 ka, this is the whole range. This is a significant block ka range it was. So this is a higher time frame by significant block ka range. So it came to, yeah, if you see, you can actually pinpoint it as well. In the this is 5 minute time frame. Let me go into 15 minutes. It could be more accurate. So yeah, see this is a very small. This is the 1 hour ka 4 hour ka range, but the most significant candle is this one, right? After fair value gap ka cover, after fair value gap, this is the most significant candle, and I think that is where market actually took support from. Let me take this out. Yeah, see, perfect, no? That was the trade. But I told you to wait till if you have done from this level, which is great, because as the gold is in selling bearish, we have discussed this yesterday. Gold is bearish mode. So that is why after confirmation, I told you to trade. And that is why we waited till this 5 minute ka wait and the 354 pe we entered. And it was 200 pips ka scalp, right? Just 275, 375. 375, which is 210, 200 pips ka scalp, right? And that was done very beautifully. And I think you might have been risk free at the start only, right? So you might have been risk free at here at these levels only, which is we had 50 pips stop loss. So I think that was great. But the selling that another buying that we captured, selling it was really hard to capture. I told you I'm holding from this level still. I'm still holding from this level. I told you why also, because I know it will go further down. And also, I don't think 350 ka level is the last level that it would reach. There's still this level that it hasn't reached 44 ka level, which we have already set here. So if you see this Orbital ka level, that gave a little scalp. See, if you had done this buying, right, this order block ka level is giving us a little scalp. Trend line is also being followed right now. So once it's already followed, now it's time for it to break this. So now it's a buying trade. So yeah, we should buy it, but from where is it is a little bit difficult to say, but this would be the best level to buy from. I'll give you this. This would be which is 62 ka level around this level. If it comes back, maybe you can actually look for the 50% level, right? 64. Yeah, and we could do that as well. The market goes from here only, then I can't do anything. But I'm probably thinking 62 to 64 would be our buying range because we need selling from here, these levels, which is 95, 395. There is 400 ka selling is there. 400 ka selling could happen, and this 60% also will have selling. So lot of selling areas. As gold is bearish, I told you that gold is bearish. But the problem with taking selling trades is the momentum is very high. You could only scalp in selling, but buying pay you could just hold it for a little bit longer, right? So I don't know how many of you did this after this closing. How many of you sold from here? Because that was the best selling that you could have done, right? This 86K, 85K selling is the best selling that you could have done. Uh, I could have scalped this. I didn't see that at 9:30 level today this morning. So that is actually a good selling because after closing below this change of when break of structure has happened. So now it is in your hands to take this trade, right? Yeah, which was a buying level before. So this was our trade, this trade that we were in yesterday. Uh, it went to here, 95 tak it went, but we were hoping this would 399 would be our target. 396 tak 30 pips we lost a target. So 30 pips after it took our risk free. I don't know how many of you, if you are booked here, then you made some 80, 90 pips ka profit. If not, then it's a risk-free trade. So it doesn't it really didn't matter for us. But this one, this selling should have been done. This selling, because this is better selling that you can hope for in the markets. You can see that one 15-minute also is a little, yeah, a little like 5 minutes because out of consolidation, not consolidation, there's a clear movement to the downside, but the levels are very intermediate. See, from here only it's falling. The wicks are just intermediate, right? So that is what I'm trying to say. So now you could actually sell 77. Okay, you can actually have a selling here. Is most of the times selling is better at this point. If you see the trend line, it's testing that trend line. So you probably sell from here. Let's take a selling a scalp. We can. Yes, selling a scalp will take. Okay. Mm, 50 pips correcting target till yeah, this 60, 100 pips. That's nice to 2 का trade. ठीक है. Let me enter as well. I entered. Uh, B risk free at 50 pips, but 50 easy 50 pips really needed because I don't think we want 50 pips to be the stop loss. Let it be 30 pips. After this high, it's invalidated, but still there is this liquidity here, so that could be a little problem. See 50, 45. 45 would be better. I'm playing. So risk free also I'm placing that. Risk free level also I'm placing that. ठीक है. So yeah, hmm, we have a 45 pips or 40 pips ka stop loss. 40 pips ka stop loss and be risk free at which level. So we entered at 74, 74.6, 70.6 around here. Yeah, below this low will be our this risk free ka level. Yeah. All right. So let that trade let it be flowing. It should be it should be a good trade. What if guys nice 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 target and 100 bits per target should be able to reach. We actually look for this also. This also 120 pips we could look for, but let it be 100 pips because 50% is falling. I think at that point, it's not 50%. 50% is falling over here. Just 64 and 4. Mm, even though, even though selling is looking good, this coming to this level is a little bit difficult because it's already Fibonacci forecast is already telling you that it's already done. Okay, then it's already done means you might test 60. Okay, I mean, we are good with us. Let's be risk free. That will be the first thing. Then we do whatever we want. Low volume. That is why we don't have that much movement. But it should we should have a little bit volume because today only we had news DXY. So DXY danced a bit. So give me a minute. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just observe the charts until then. There's the gold chart. Observe our trade. I'll be back in a minute. Yeah. So we're back. Okay. Looking at the trade. Going good. DXY. Oh, DXY is falling. Yeah, it danced a little bit. 6 what happened? 6 actually bullish. Yes, news was bullish for DXY, but after some liquidity, I think it fell. That shouldn't matter. So DXY, what happened is, yeah, unemployment claims. It was. Let me check also. Let's not say just my intuition, but I've seen that it was green. So indicating good for, yeah, 227 was predicted, but 217 was what was real. So it was good for US. At the same time, 715 we have flash video. So okay. So it was bad for US. The flash manufacturing PMI was bad for US. That might have affected a little bit. Let's see. 715, no? 715, yes. Yeah, 715 was this. So it affected that the XY a little bit. But overall, I think it's 0.14% to the gold. Gold, yeah, going going fine only because it should form a green candle here because of this significant order block. So it will do that. Then we'll have a easy movement towards the downside. Okay. So let's while this trade is running, let's do the analysis. Okay. Analysis of daily time frame. Our charts are getting messier and messier. Daily time frame पे it's okay. So daily time frame पे also this level, why it was, but 50 didn't touch, but that level was the best level that you could have bought from, right? It gave 200 pips easily for us. That was the intuition. So whenever it's aligning with the higher time frames, we should definitely take those trades. I mean, have take those trades in such a way with the quantity that you would not normally do. Like it's a risky trade, but it could give higher rewards. That is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So yeah, we have already discussed this. Gold is bearish. So tomorrow we might find some consolidation or a green candle. Then we'll have a movement towards the downside. Okay. Then we'll have I think Monday we'll have for 400. I told you 400 is where we are very interested in selling. 400 say we probably will have, but our stop loss will be 406 tak. Kyun? Because 405 pe also there is a level. So it might cover that and go into selling. So our stop loss will be 60 pips or 400 say we'll start selling, and that would be the best trade that we do because that could definitely look to these levels easily. I mean, it from that it will follow only. It's there's no. I mean, at least unless DXY starts to go into the bullish phase, until that, and it doesn't seem like it's going into bullish phase any sooner. Until that, gold will be selling in on Monday, not on Friday. Friday because Friday it has to form a green candle, right? Because it just tested this order block, this order block, this order block, and this order block, this order block is already tested. Leave that. It's irrelevant for us. So yeah, a lot of order blocks were tested. So now it's good form a green candle and say, guys, satisfied this, and I'm just going into selling, and that would be the best thing that we would do. Okay, that is my intuition. Yesterday also I told you it's bearish only. So the buying pullbacks also today ka buying pullbacks 75 pay. I told you 100 pips easily you could capture, and that's the thing that happened. No, yesterday we were here, right? This is 4 hour ka. Told you, what did I tell you? In here, I told you ki it will form a green candle, but it didn't form here. But the next candle was green candle, consolidate with me only. See what happened. So that's the see when you understand the markets now, this is how you will trade. Get it? Yeah. We predicted this in the live streams only. I was telling you that because of this significant order block, it will form a green candle here, then it will fall. Then it has nothing between this and this. So I'm still selling from here. I'm still holding that part. I'm still into selling. Okay. Because when you're selling from here, now you will always be thinking you could hold, you can hold, you will always have that holding more uh, that courage to hold. See, here also market structure is. So this 401 ka 400 ka selling will be a good selling for me. And I'll extend it till 405 because there's a 60% level there. So if that wants to be achieved, that also will be covered in our SL. Okay? I'll sell again if it goes to that because I know that gold will do this because just the way we're predicting it's moving, right? So I think yes, we should definitely sell from that level. Okay? 4 hour pay, the analysis was same. Bearish. I mean, of course, it just doesn't close like this because it knows people will start selling and there will be chaos. So that is why it closed like this, just above the level. Then it closed below, okay, expected. Then it went to the levels that we needed to come for seeing these. This is actually order blocks. There is this order block also, which is 43K, which we are waiting for, which could give us a little bit this trade 43 44 cut trade which we're waiting for which could give 170 pips. I think I've kept it to 170 pips. That could give us, but after I think 400, after this these levels, 400 levels, we might find that. Let's see. I mean, from this order block also it could go down, but I don't want it to. I want it to test these levels, which is greater selling level. Then then go into anywhere you want. Yeah. I mean, the scalps today that we did are very awesome. 75 per the scalp. Yesterday I told you to do a scalp of 75, and this is 75, no? 75, where is it? Yep, here it is. 75 to 85. See, this is a 1 hour candle. See how good our levels are. There was a straight line there that I put, which was the resistance and the support both at the same time. So these are significant levels which we normally have straight lines for. So it's the same level. It's that level. I think that is the level we are currently in selling as well. So did we do risk free? Our current trade. I'm just saying our current trade. So I think we should have a green candle in 15 minutes as well. Uh, that is why we were waiting for this. Okay, that's it. Yeah, 1 hour pair. That's nice. What's happening? Yeah, this is a yeah 75 ka scalp. 100 pips, easy scalp. That's the easiest shit I've ever seen. What can I tell you? 75 pair. See, it's trying to fall, and it was London session, no? Yeah, it was London session. 8:30 pair. What could you do? It can't fall, no. Do you think it will fall from here to these levels in the London session? Or I mean, London session means in the morning at 8:30 p.m. I don't think so. Right. That is how you should think. And 75 where scalp was the best thing. And I already told you, no. See, the trade was already paid. See, this is the trade. This is the trade. See how much perfection the trade was. See, 100 pips, 100 pips. Perfection. See the perfection of this trade. That is how you should understand the market. Yeah, that is just how it is. And if you haven't done this, what can I tell you? I've already told you on the streams many, many times. Let it be here only. Let Control Z this. Yeah. Let it be there only. Because a little. Okay, this trade 100 pips today in the morning only. This selling, which was, if you're not into buying, this was the selling that you could have done. 86. Then 75 was just a scalp, so this would be your target. 68. 80, 83 to 68. What is it? 80 to 68 is almost 150 pips. Perfect. Perfect 150 pips. I'm not adding into our week because I know a lot of you guys didn't do it. When it's selling now, if the momentum is high, intermediate level sit, please try to sell. That is all I can tell you. Don't wait for closes and all. That won't happen normally. In 1 minute we can find those closes and all. But normally try to sell from intermediate levels if they are reaching that. Okay? Okay. That selling you could have captured. Trend line, there's a trend line here. That is been yeah, that is the trend line trade. We are currently in trend line trade only, if you talk to me about it. So yeah, I'm hoping it will give us a little bit, yeah, a little profits. Still a risky trade that we're in. I'm seeing it from when I'm zooming it out. There's an auto block here, and yeah, people will try to buy from 62. Of course, our TP is at 62 still. It's a little risky trade, if you ask me. Okay, anyway, we're how much 20 pips into the trade will be risk free, so it doesn't matter to us what will happen with the trade. Okay, and what else is there? Is it falling into some 50% level? Let me check that as well. Yeah, it's actually below 50 to, I mean, around 50 to 60% from this high and this swing low. Yeah, I think it's that's a good thing. That's a good thing. 15-minute pair, we have green candle. We don't need 15-minute pair green candle, 5-minute pair we need. Yeah, 5-minute pair we have. I think after this, we should have cleaner move than what we have now, right? I think, yes, let's see what will happen. History is at here. The almost history is 71 तक आया. Just 10 pips we missed. 30 pips, 40 pips is the SL, so 10 pips से we missed. ठीक है. It will come to our level, don't worry. If not, then keep your SLs here only. I mean, we are doing a trend line trade. After this, it's pointless to do after this. So I think 76, which is 10 pips or 5 pips, keep your SLs there. I don't think it will reach that, but keep your SLs there. Rather. ठीक है. And what else is there? Yeah, uh, Mota what we did was actually this trade. How did we miss this trade? There's a scalp that I did. Is this the scalp? This is the perfect scalp that anybody could do. 75 cust. This was the first time, na? This is the first time, first time that it is coming back to test that. First time pe 75. This is the second time pe this is 77 rather and 75 now what we are selling. Right. So it's 29. Okay. I mean it's fine only. Yeah. So this selling should have been done. It's very easiest selling. Come on, guys. When does this happen? In the afternoon. So what did happen in the London session? Okay. Sorry, New York session. Next session by consolidation and list scalps 57 का scalp ठीक है 57 का scalp but the level was here so 55 was our 56 was our entry. It should have been our entry but after 5 minutes so we have a better entry at 54 ठीक है. Mhm. August exit here. I think it will reach. This would be the next buying level. Rather buying, I'm not that interested, but still we can capture a pullback. But this selling should be, yeah, we should see that selling happening. ठीक है. So 75 का buying you did, selling you should have done. This is at the order block level as well, so it should have been done. And yeah, your targets would have been this level, which is yeah 65. Okay, 65. Actually, see how good our levels are. It went into the buying level, tested it. It gave a 66 to 75. 75 pay you again sold because it's the intermediate level. Then it came back to 62 ka level, which is a buying level. You discussed this, but this consolidation has told you that let's get out of it. Could have been risk free also. 62 if you bought also. You would have been risk free at 67, but 50 pips is the highest stop loss you have. You could have done that if you think buying happen from here only. It's a buying level also, but it consolidated a little bit. Then because news was there, volatility was expected. Then what happened? At 6 o'clock, we have a breakout. Until then. So we have this breakout, then have this breakout. It was good for what? Good for USA, but bad for gold. That is why the candle is like this till 6:30. Right, 6:30 before our opening. It tested that outer blocker level, 4 hour outer block and all, and it gave this move. And 7:15 pay, 7:15 pay if you see, 7:15 will come in. Yeah, 7:15 pay. If you see, we have this move, which is telling us that DXY had bad news with the flash PMI, flash manufacturing PMI. That is why we have this, and you could have bought from here if you understand the fundamental analysis. Yeah, this would be your target, of course. And liquidity, you could have, but buffer with buffer, this could have been your target. That is moto what everything happened, right? It's a good buying level overall. We saw that, but 44 is also there, which is another good buying level, better than this one, better than this one. But it always depends. If this tests that 400K level, then we should only look for pullbacks and try to sell because selling is more in trending right now. Okay. And I think I know this 4 hour won't close above this. That would be a little out of the syllabus thing. Even though it might go bullish, it won't close above this because that is giving a bullish nature to giving engulfing in a 4 hour candle is giving bullish nature to gold at a bearish sentiment is not a good thing. And I think it won't happen because gold is not that manipulative. It will close below this only, which is 70K below it will close, which is 20 bucks to go in 50 minutes. It will happen. See, I told you guys we have a clean move now. 5 minute pay it gave that candle, two green candles. I thought one it would give two green candles. Then we have we have rejection. You can be risk free at this level, 70.4, 70.5, you can risk free. After being risk free, we'll end the stream. Nice day we had today. 200 pips in this trade, which was already marked, and 100 pips in 75K scalping. 300 pips up from yesterday's 1000 pips or something, which is 1300 some pips we have captured over the week. If this trade hits our TP, it would be another 100 pips. It would be around 1400 pips into the week. Only 100 pips to go to make this a 1500 a week. So tomorrow I am expecting consolidation. So it might be a little tough for us to get that 100 pips, but let's see. Let's see what we'll do. Okay. I'm expecting consolidation at here only. Expect consolidation here. A little bit movement towards the upside. Okay. Let's be risk free. After hitting this level, be risk free, and I'll be. Let's end this session. I think analysis is on to the point. Predictions are also on to the point. 1 hour pay try to make this because a lot of messiness in the lower time frames. 1 hour pay actually we have a engulfing candle. 1 hour pay it doesn't matter that much. 4 hour pay it does matter if it's engulfing candle. Mm, yeah, fair value gets here, but yeah, but I'm still holding this trade. This 432 cut rate. I'm still holding. I know we'll reach. At least I can capture, I know I can capture 44K, which is around, is almost around 900 pips, 1000 pips. Huh? Yeah, 900 pips, around 900 pips, which is good, no? 434, yes, which is around that only. It's around 900 pips. Okay, but I will still hold until I told you 3050, no? 3050 पे till that I'll hold until I have the confirmation of its bullishness. Gold का bullishness का confirmation until I have, I will be still be doing that. I will still be holding that. Okay. I think our risk-free level is about to reach risk-free, guys. 2 pips to go. I think it will reach that level. Yep. I think we reached that level. Our entry was here, 7,248. Yeah, yeah, risk-free, guys. Risk-free. Risk-free this trade. Okay. Play risk-free and go to sleep. Put your SLs around here only because we're taking this trend line trade. It shouldn't test that trend line. Okay, it would test that trend line. Okay, let's have this SL here only. Doesn't matter. Hmm. Or above this high. Above this high, let's have that in above this high. Okay. Okay. Risk free. Okay, let's end this stream. Hope you are risk free, right? Because it might give a little bit movement from here. So that is why be risk free. It has tapped the level. We entered at 80 pair. Entered where 7,247 was our entry. So 77 should be your risk free, which just reached and went. Hope you guys are risk free. It might come back, but the problem is it's given us much more bullish confirmation, so that might be a little problem. But yeah, but it doesn't matter. Okay, ठीक है. It's in the same level, so be risk free, guys. That's all I can tell you. And I know it might come down from here. Still be risk free. That is a good strategy, risk free strategy. ठीक है. Yeah, now it's definitely at a risk free level. Okay. Okay, guys. Bye bye. Take care. Subscribe to our channel. Let's see where this trade goes. 100 pips minimum is our target. I think it should be reached easily. The higher targets are 120. If you want to risk, you can. But I'll say it 120 on 100 pips is better, which will make this 1400 pip per week. Today we captured 300 pips, but still this is running, which is 40 pips where it's running. So yeah, 340 pips day, good day. I mean, could have done a lot more. Could have done this selling and keep holding. And a lot of things you could have done by common sense only. I'm already holding from the higher level, so I'm not selling that ease, from these levels. But 75 pay, I've not seen this happening. Just these are sharp things. When you are in the market only, you can see this and you can start selling again. Okay, a lot of scalps could have been taken here. See this order block after this order block, we could have sold a lot of things. Okay, bye bye. Take care. Until next time. I mean, the same trade. What happened here is happening here. 67 pay. What happened is 75. So yeah, keep your eyes wide open when consolidation. Zoom out and see the levels. Okay. it will work out for you. Risk free trade. Let's look at to TP, full port this, or to SL to become risk free. Okay. Bye bye. Take care. Let's come back tomorrow with the same motivation. Until that, trade with myself.